So apparently Bloodborne has a buttload of load times. This is the next generation, people. You guys remember the PlayStation's load times on the discs? They were, what, roughly, 30, 35 seconds a piece. It would load in and, you would have the logo come up and you would be excited that it loaded, and then it would load in, and then you'd see the intro, and then it would load in the main menu, and you could play the game, right? So that was roughly like 30, 35 seconds, right? Not a big deal, depending on the game. Most games just took roughly, 30, 35 seconds to load in, right? So as the generations went on, we got better. Load times are pretty good. I think some of the games now that take the longest to load are games like Grand Theft Auto 5 that have a massive open world. And on the next generation consoles of Xbox One and PlayStation 4, they take roughly 10 to 15 seconds to load you in and jump you into your game. GTA Online's a little bit different. It takes a little bit longer because you're connecting to servers and things like that. But the standard single player, not a big deal. Same with Destiny. Destiny takes, maybe 15, 20 seconds, get you into a game. Sometimes even quicker. But again, that's server-based. So when I hear these things, when I think back to how long it used to take to load a single game, and I see that Bloodborne is taking 35 seconds to load in, I'm thinking to myself, why is it that we keep getting these horrible news stories coming out about games getting delayed, about botched releases, botched ports, terrible glitches, unfinished games, and now extreme loading times? I mean, seriously, what's next? I'm just waiting for something to come out where a game was mispriced and it charged people $260 instead of $60 or something on the marketplace. I'm waiting for a game to come out where the game actually literally destroys the person's Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I'm waiting for another game to come out where there's literal porn on it and people lose their minds. I'm just waiting for crazy stuff to happen because it seems like every single large release has something going wrong with it. The Master Chief Collection, Jesus Christ, the online was busted. We had Assassin's Creed, broken faces, completely obliterated. And we have Destiny, which, if you don't have a great connection, guess what? You're not gonna be able to stay logged in for too long. You're gonna get kicked off. I mean, really, guys, what is next? So, the load times are extremely huge with this game, and the issue is that everyone's losing their minds because of it, because it's a difficult game. At least people are saying that. They say that it's a difficult game and you're going to die a lot. So what ends up happening is that you have to load your game every single time, and it's 35 seconds every single time. Yeah. There was a reviewer that was playing this game, and they said they died at least 50 times, and so they had to wait 35 seconds every single time they died. Also, if you do try to take a pit stop at the Hunter's Dream, it's another 35 seconds. And then, again, when you start the main menu, it's 35 seconds, and then load from the main menu, it's 35 seconds. So, if you jump into the game, okay, you pop the game on, wait 35 seconds for it to load to the main menu, wait 35 seconds for it to load from the main menu to your game, and then you just happen to need to go make a pit stop, 35 more seconds, and then as soon as you leave, you go mess around and you screw up and you die. That's another 35 seconds. You literally just wasted 2 minutes and 20 seconds in load times. What are we in the PlayStation era? So it's pretty crazy to think that these load times are this out of control, but apparently there's a fix coming. They've acknowledged this issue, and they said they are going to be seeking ways to improve the load time duration in addition to other performance optimizations and things like that. So I really hope they do get it right, since this is such a huge release. So ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and leave you on this, and please leave a comment below if you've experienced such ridiculous load times. Have a great night, have a great day, and a great week, and I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out.
And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games. Enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe, or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics. From net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases, the Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite!